long time debating whether or not to add some other percussion type sounds to my drum kit, such as splash cymbal and cowbell. I eventually came to the conclusion that something like the Alesis SamplePad would be the best way to do this in a compact way, so that I didn't have to make room for several clamps and mounts for specifically styled triggers, while also allowing custom samples to make sure these sounds matched the kit that I was actually using properly. So I had a look around online to find a good deal, but as it turns out these pads hold the value pretty well despite getting on a bit now. Anyway, I found a non-custom sample version, the Alesis PercPad. This was on eBay for auction and thought it would be just fine, as all I wanted to do was add splash, cowbell and clap type sounds, and failing that I can always plug in the MIDI and trigger sounds directly from the Mac. Typically, as soon as I bought the PercPad, a sample pad popped up on Facebook Marketplace for £10, but it didn't work. It needed repairing or was for spare parts, apparently due to a loose connection or something. So yeah, I think I have a problem. So let's try and fix this thing while using the PercPad as a test bed if needs be, and sell this on again and hopefully cover the cost of both of these while doing so. Sign that it turns off. Let's take it apart and see what's up. Power socket that might give away why it's not working. Got some dielectric grease there, but that really shouldn't make a difference. I mean, it clearly works when it's held in the right place, so that won't be an issue. But there must be something about this. It does rock a little bit though. There. If you look at this solder point, might just be able to make out that it's rocking very slightly, which means that it's not completing the circuit at times, although the back of the board doesn't actually seem to be part of the circuit in any way. As you see, the circuit lines are on the top, so I might just try putting some solder on these points here where there isn't any at the moment, and see if that sorts it. So if soldering these points doesn't work, then I can try just replacing the whole power socket. I can use the one from the PercPad in the meantime, see if that fixes it, and if it does, then I can get it replaced. So we'll give that a go. When working with electronics, it's a good idea to have some paper or card to poke the bolts through, and it keeps them in the layout of what you'll find them on the circuit board. And you see how these are different and also different to these, so you make sure that every bolt goes back in the right place. points are now soldered. We'll give this another test. It's not rocking anymore. Done. One more test. I guess the only thing left to do now is set it up for my own use. It looks like there's still a lot of settings on it from the previous owner. So, and I also need to get or make an actual grip for the dial. That's it. Nice and simple. Thanks for watching.